Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share a story that's incredibly inspiring, especially for anyone who's ever thought about starting their own business. It's the story of a guy named Steve and his journey through 5 E's, 5 failed businesses before finally hitting success. It's a powerful reminder that failure isn't the end. It all started when Steve noticed his colleagues were always eating unhealthy junk food for lunch. He had an idea, a healthy food business. His first attempt, however, was a classic case of being too idealistic. The food was super healthy, but it was also bland and expensive. Customers just weren't buying it. It was a tough first lesson. You have to sell what people actually want to buy, not just what you think they need. So, Steve tried again. This time, he learned that passion alone doesn't pay the bills. He wasn't tracking his expenses. He hired too many people too soon, and his finances were a mess. The business went under, and he realized a hard truth. Cash flow is more important than creative genius. You have to be a business person first, and a creator second. Financial discipline is absolutely non-negotiable. For his third venture, Steve felt he had the product and operations figured out. But he made another critical mistake. Location. He chose a spot with sky-high rent in a business district that was a ghost town on weekends. The weekdays were decent, but it wasn't enough to survive. This taught him that even with a great product, the wrong location can sink your ship. Location, 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 location is a lifeline. You'd think he'd had enough bad luck, but failure number 4 was just around the corner. This time, he thought bringing on a partner would solve his problems. Unfortunately, he chose the wrong one. The partner wasn't transparent with finances and didn't pull their weight. The partnership imploded, taking the business with it. The lesson here was brutal but clear. Having the wrong partner is far more dangerous than having no partner at all. Then came the 5th attempt. Steve had learned so much. The product was great. The finances were tight. The location seemed right. He was doing everything by the book. And then, a global crisis hit. External circumstances, completely beyond his control, wiped him out. It was a devastating blow, proving that sometimes, even when you do everything right, timing and luck play a huge role. It's a humbling part of the entrepreneurial game. After 5 straight failures, most people would have thrown in the towel. And honestly, who could blame them? But Steve did something different. He took a break. He didn't just jump into the next thing. He reflected, he studied, he learned everything he could about business, finance, and most importantly, his customers. His 6th attempt was completely different. He started small, really small. No fancy restaurant, just a central kitchen focused on delivery. He didn't offer a huge menu. He perfected just 3 signature dishes that were delicious, healthy, and convenient. He targeted office workers who needed a quick, reliable lunch. And he did something brilliant. He shared his story. He was honest about his 5 failures. This authenticity resonated with people. And this time, it worked. The business took off. So what can we learn from Steve's incredible journey? First, sell what customers need, not just your ideal version of it. Second, cash flow is king. Always. Third, your location can make or break you. Fourth, choose your partners more carefully than you choose anything else. And finally, the most important lesson of all, failure doesn't define you. Giving up does. Steve's advice for anyone starting out is simple. Start small, learn fast, adapt constantly, and never, ever let past failures stop you from trying again. I hope this story inspires you as much as it inspired me. If you're on your own journey, remember these lessons. Thanks so much for watching. And if you found this valuable, please hit that like button and subscribe for more stories like this. See you in the next one.